Hey traders, Marcello here, founder of the Day Trading Academy and Wandering Trader. Wanted to do a quick video talking a little bit about day trading and traveling, especially in Asia. I've been traveling now around the world for 8 or 9 years, and now I have been trading for 15 years. I think my anniversary just passed here in April. So it's been an amazing experience. I want to share a few things with you: positives, negatives, advantages, disadvantages. One thing I wanted to show you as well is I wanted to show you here the absolutely beautiful view in the Maldives. This is a place that I've wanted to go for a very, very long time. I'll show you guys here the apartment as well. It's absolutely incredible. One of the advantages, obviously, of being able to travel around the world is being able to work wherever you want. You know, being able to choose where you want to work. And I think that more than anything is the best thing about day trading, that it allows you to really choose. And it's warm outside. Whew. It's really one of the things that gives you the ultimate level of freedom, and I'll explain to you guys that here in a second. You guys can see here the amazing little pool. We see a lot of fishes through here, especially at night. They have sharks as well, little reef sharks. You guys can see over there the beautiful view, my office for the day. Here's the bed, you guys can see. I'll show you guys as well the tub that we have in a moment. I'm going to show you guys some live positions here to show you guys what can be done via trading. You guys can see here we have the bathtub. We've used this many times. You guys can see there the view that we have. And then here's another door that we have to the amazing view. We got a little sofa over here. I'll show you guys some of the drone footage as well. You guys can go swimming there, which we've done several times. And I'll show you guys here the live positions that we have open, show you guys how much we're up for the day. This is actually live. You guys can see in this one right here the live positions that we have. You guys can see, I believe we're up about $4,000 or $5,000 or so. So in terms of, in terms of freedom, in terms of being able to travel around the world, I believe that trading is really one of the only things in the world that they can provide us with the ultimate level of freedom. Now, the first thing I do want to let you guys know that this is, I think most of you guys or most of the advertising or things that you guys see online is going to be, I can make $1 million trading. How much money can you make tomorrow? How much money I made today? And unfortunately, that's one of the negative parts of this industry, where we only talk about the positive sides or the advantages of being able to trade, but we never talk about the disadvantages. Because there are both, obviously, at the end of the day, there are more advantages than disadvantages, but it's something that we should talk about, and something I wanted to mention to you guys, that this isn't a business. This isn't a profession that you guys are going to learn overnight. Obviously, you guys can enjoy, absolutely beautiful views like this on a daily basis if you guys want to, especially if you're learning how to trade. But in the beginning, it's not going to be this easy, guys, okay? It's something that you really have to learn. It's a skill that you have to develop, an ability that you have to learn over time. Another thing that I say as well, it's an instinct that you have to create, when you have kids, or the best example that I tell everybody, and I hope the ladies watching this video don't laugh, but it's like men learning how to speak to women. When you're 14 years old, you don't know what to say. All you say to the women is, hello, you're beautiful. Because you're nervous and you don't know what to say to these beautiful women around the world. But eventually, hopefully, if you guys get to the point where you're, 26, and I'm just adjusting the camera here. When you guys are 26, 27, 28 years old, you know that there's a process. You have to court a woman. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Let me buy you a drink. My name is Marcello. What's your name? All that good stuff. So it's something that can be learned. I think that trading, in my opinion, is really the best profession in the world. I also consider day trading to be a lifestyle, not necessarily just a job. Because obviously, I'm not gonna get tired of showing you guys this view here that I have in the Maldives, because it's absolutely amazing. But I really do believe that this is the absolute best job that one can have, more than anything, because during a economic contraction or a recession or a crisis like we had in 2008, 2009, it's the only job where we can actually make more money when things are going bad, or rather than when things are going well. And I think that most of us think that the security of a job is actually secure, but the reality is whenever there's a crisis, I'm sure a lot of you guys got laid off or fired or let go or had an early retirement when we had this crisis recently. And if you were day trading, you would still be able to make money on a daily basis. Now, one of the things that you guys should know about being able to day trade is that it's not something that's guaranteed. You have to perform every single day. It's not something where, you're going to go to school for 4 years and get a job, making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year, where you get your paycheck every 2 months or every 2 times a month. So day trading is going to be something that you have to perform on a day-to-day basis, and it's something that really, it's like an athlete, a full-time athlete, basketball player, football player, whatever the case may be. Basketball player, it's something that you have to wake up and perform every single day to be able to put money on the table. And that's obviously one of the disadvantages of this gig, because obviously, it's not going to be something where the money is quote unquote guaranteed. I do believe that once you really learn how to do this, you are going to be able to make money consistently. You won't necessarily make money every day, but you will end up with, weeks that are positive, months that are positive. And then once you really become comfortable, whether you want to start out making this kind of a second job where you make a bit extra money to pay off your debts, to have a little bit extra money to support the kids, or buy your wife that extra little thing that she wanted to get, or vice versa, right? Because we have the first female master trader now, Lana. Shout outs to Lana. If you want to buy the man, that little extra Mercedes that he wanted to buy. So it's something, it's been an amazing experience, guys. I just wanted to do this video because this view is one of the most spectacular that I've ever seen in my existence and in my life. I really hope that you guys have the capacity to come here at one point. I've been day trading now for, I believe, 15 years, since I was 18 years old. I'm a young 33 still, and I've been traveling around the world now for 8 or 9 years, and those two things, traveling and day trading, have taught me more about life and growth and personal development, all that stuff, than any other thing that I've ever done, including go to college. So I really hope that you guys think about it. I think it's something that everybody should do, not necessarily only to make money and enjoy this lifestyle where you get to travel to these exotic places around the world, but also because I think it will really help most of you grow into men or into women that we all should be, right? Being responsible people in society, helping others. Obviously, I have the academy now, the Day Trading Academy, where I've been able to change the lives of so many people around the world. More than anything, a lot of these kids in Latin America that don't have any opportunity. I know that most of you watching this video are going to be in the United States. We complain about how the American dream is over. And, traveling around the world for so long, I want to tell everybody, especially in the West, in Europe, in America, Australia, even though you guys aren't in the West, technically, you guys have Western culture, Canada, that, we're still really lucky. And there's still a lot of opportunity out there, not only with trading, but with everything else as well. The reason why I first began my passion for the financial markets and trading is because I saw not only the opportunity, obviously, to make money, because obviously that's what most of us start trading for, but also because it was something that I really saw the opportunity to have my freedom. And I really want to kind of hone in on that, because I think that most of us kind of look at money, especially in the States. I believe the culture in the States, even though it's not everybody, right? I'll kind of admit that it's really about money and making money. That's kind of the culture in the States since I grew up there. And I think that we shouldn't worry so much about making that $1 million or, making all this money. We should really focus more on having enough money to not worry about money. And that's really what, for me, is the most important thing in the world. For me, is my goal. And obviously, I've been able to do that with trading. I'm not a millionaire. I choose not to be, because it takes a lot of work, obviously, to be able to get to that point. I've sacrificed a lot getting to the point where I already am, and obviously day trading now with the crisis that's coming in 2018, 2019, we traders are going to be able to do very, very well, while the majority of us other people who have jobs or businesses, obviously if you guys have a business where you sell cars or shoes or real estate, right now obviously there's a few areas where the real estate isn't doing as well as it used to. You know, you guys aren't going to be able to do well, business owners in general, during a recession or a crisis. And day trading for me is one of, if the only job or the only profession that we can actually have, not only to enjoy this, right, because I'll show you guys this view one more time, but it's the only job that allows us to really make money in any kind of environment, especially a bad economic one, which I think is the most important thing, because we can really do a lot better trading when things are bad or during a crisis rather than things are going well. So it's been an amazing few years, guys. I wanted to share this view with you, and even the apartment, you know, the bungalow here, you guys can see the roof, I hope, there. Because it's been an absolutely incredible experience, and I want to share this with you guys to inspire you, to show you that you guys can do this as well. So I'll leave you guys here with the view. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope the markets are treating you well as well, and we will talk to you guys very, very soon.